Hi, this is B More with Just a Bunch of Nerds. I'm here to talk to you about Good Cop, Bad Cop. And let's take a look here at the components with the game first. As you can see, the game comes in just a deck box, very small, very portable. Comes with, I like this, something different. The rules are just on cards, so all the rules spread out over 5 cards. The first player token, or lead investigator card. Comes with an assortment of equipment that the players can use. 2 wound tokens. And then it comes with cards to show what your alliance is. So there's the Kingpin and the Agent here, and they're kind of the main bad guy, main good guy. And then you have cards to say whether or not you are crooked or honest. I'll just take these aside here. Now what I like about this game, it's 4 to 8 players. And so on the corner of these cards, as you can see, there's a number, and that's telling you how many people in the game to use these cards. So I'm just going to do an example with 4 players. And so we take these all out here. And so all these cards and the Kingpin and Agent card all say 4+. So you would use that in all games, 4 players all the way up to 8. And the final thing we have 4 gun cards. And again, 2 of them say 4+, 1 for 5 and 1 for 7, so we'll just remove the 5 and 7 cards. So the game, the way we started off, if we're playing with 4 players, is we would take the Kingpin and the Agent card, and we'd set them aside in a pile, and then we'd shuffle up all the other cards. And we would put 2 more in here, so this way there is 1 card for every player. And we shuffle these up, and we deal them out to each player. This is to ensure that one person does not become both the Kingpin and the Agent right off the start of the game. We then take the remainder of the cards and we'd deal them so that every person has 3 integrity cards. We would then take the equipment cards, and we would deal it out so every person has 1 equipment card. We'd put the 2 gun cards in the middle. We can set aside the 2 wound cards for now. Now what I like with games is some of them come up with a creative way to determine who goes first. This game here, the last person to tell a lie goes first. So let's just say that this player here was the last player to tell a lie, and so we're going to take a look at their cards. And everyone gets to look at theirs here. And so this person here has 3 cards. Now, whoever gets the Agent is automatically an honest cop. So even if you had 2 crooked cards, whoever has the Agent is an honest cop. And they would place the cards in front of them, and they stay in that spot. You're not allowed to move them around. So each other person would look. Now I'm just going to show this one here, because so in this example here, this person is a crooked cop. They've got 2 crooked, 1 honest, and so it just goes by majority. If you have 3 and 0, 3 crooked, and you're automatically crooked. If you have the Kingpin, you're crooked. If you have more honest people, you're honest. And so everyone would look at their cards and spread them around here. And so the order they're spread out in is important. And then the other thing is everyone would look at their equipment card. So this person here has the surveillance camera, and every piece of equipment can be used at any time. They have different abilities. Some of them make it your turn as soon as the player's turn ends. Some of them will switch the turn order. But you can play it at any time. You're only allowed to have 1 equipment. On your turn, you start off with you take 1 of 4 actions. So your first action you can do is you can investigate. And investigate is simply you take 1 of the face-down integrity cards in front of another player, you look at it, and then you put it back in that spot. So let's say they'll go and look at this card here, and okay, so they'll know that. That's all they know, and they got to remember that. The second option is you can draw 1 equipment card. Now what you do is, if you want to draw an equipment card, so let's say this player wants to draw an equipment card, they would first draw a card, and they would have to reveal one of their if they have any face down integrity cards, they would have to reveal it. So they reveal that. The third thing you can do as an option, oh, and sorry, you're only allowed to have one equipment card, so this person would have to pick. So they'd have the option, each player, credit report audit. Each player who has no face-up integrity cards must choose one integrity card and turn it face up. Or planted evidence. Choose a player. For the rest of the game, all of that player's crooked cards are treated as honest, and all of their honest cards are treated as crooked. So we're going to say they're going to keep this one, and this one will just get started underneath here. And so we'll say it's the third player's turn. And they will take the third action available, and that is to arm themselves. And so what they do is they pick up a gun from the center. There are only 2 guns. They place it in front of themselves, and they point it at somebody. So this person's going to point it at the player across from them. And if they have any face-down integrity cards, they would then flip it over. So this person's revealing an honest card. And the final option, if you started the turn with the gun in hand, you can use your action to shoot the person you're aiming at. And you simply to shoot the person, you would say you're shooting them, put the gun back in the center of the table for anyone else to grab, and if you get shot, you have to turn over all of your integrity cards on the table. So this person will turn theirs all over. So they've been revealed as the agent. Now, if you don't have an agent or kingpin card, you are eliminated from the game. If you are the agent or the kingpin, you take 1 wound, but that means you take 1 more wound and you are dead. And then the game is over. The point of the game is to kill the agent or kingpin, depending on what team you're on. So a few rules of this game. You can talk as much as you want. You can tell people you're honest, you're crooked, you're the kingpin, you're the agent, you're not. You can do all that. You cannot reveal your cards unless you're directed to by the game. And like I said, you can play your action at any time. So let's say before this was going to happen, before this person took the shot or revealed anything, didn't even take the gun, and let's say my turn ends and I could go and play my report audit. Each player has no face-up cards, must choose 1 integrity card and turn it face up. So this person will turn this one, and that person will turn that one up. Now, you don't get another equipment card. You have to take one on your turn again. Some of the other equipment available in there. Choose a player and take that player's equipment card. You have cards like, after the current turn ends, immediately moves to your turn. So it could be the end of, I could take 2 turns in a row, or maybe I know the person who's going to shoot me because they know I'm not on their team. Right before it becomes their turn, I play coffee, and it becomes my turn immediately. I can investigate a player who's holding a gun, meaning each player that's holding a gun, I can look at one of their integrity cards. Smoke grenade. Turn order is reversed. There are a good variety of cards in there. The game, I find, goes by really quick, which isn't that bad. I've played it. My favorite is playing with 7 people. I haven't actually got to an 8-person game yet. I think it would be great. I've played it with 7 people, and it's always been a good fun time. Play continues just going around the table, sometimes in counterclockwise if an equipment card changes the direction of play. And it goes until either the kingpin or the agent is dead, and anyone who is on that team is the winner. Anyone who wasn't loses the game, and then you can start up another game. I find it a very easy to teach game. First time I played it was with 7 people. 6 of them had never played the game, and I had just read the rulebook once. We decided to put it on the table. Ended up playing 3 games. Took about 10 minutes to learn, and then 3 games took us just under an hour. I would definitely recommend this game. It's a quick game. Good way to start off the night with a little bit of deduction and some bluffing. I'm a big fan of games that promote communication amongst each other, and this game does. Once again, this is B More with just a bunch of nerds reviewing Good Cop, Bad Cop. Thank you for watching, and keep on gaming.